These are all the pathogenic factors that are not climatic, exogenous, and not emotional or endogenous. There are many of them, and we shall only be mentioning a few here. Most common ones are excessive food, too little food, excessive alcohol, overwork, lack of exercise, excessive sex, and blocks on meridians. Excessive food. Food is not only about eating for hunger and energy. It is a pacifier or comforter for many needs of humankind. It is used as a substitute for love, companionship, sex, and helps against boredom, depression, and sadness. When one eats for any reasons other than hunger, one usually eats more than the body requires and at the wrong time. According to our inner organ clock, the stomach functions maximally from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. and minimally at the opposite time of the clock, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Therefore, it is important to have a good breakfast for two reasons. The stomach can digest very well whatever we eat at this time, and what we eat at breakfast can be used for generating functional energy throughout the day. But most people tend to overeat in the evenings because they are tired and stressed from work, or this is the time of day they tend to relax. Having their main meal in the evenings is quite usual in many families. What is also common practice is that many people do not have a good breakfast or lunch, so that they come home in the evening ready to make up for this in the evening. By eating a large dinner and following this up with dessert and snacks all through the evening, the stomach and spleen are taxed during their minimum function time. Over a period, this reduces the functional chi of these organs. So stomach and spleen function reduces with overeating and eating at the wrong times. The function of the stomach is to move and contract when food enters it. This helps to empty its contents to the intestines and also to reduce its capacity by becoming smaller. When the stomach and spleen chi is deficient, these functions of tension and contraction are absent, so that the person does not get the feeling that the stomach is full and their appetite satisfied with the quantity of food they have consumed. Instead, the stomach stretches indefinitely, and the person can eat large quantities. Later, they feel very full and uncomfortable for a long time because the stomach will work very slowly to empty itself. They will be sleepy and lethargic as a deficient stomach and spleen pull the chi from all the other organs to help their function. Spleen chi deficiency is one of the earliest imbalances in aging. This is caused primarily by the dump-producing foods we eat, dairy products, fats, refined sweets, and carbohydrates, raw and cold food. Overeating makes this imbalance 10 times worse. This causes a vicious cycle of stagnating dampness all over the body, and this further consumes the spleen and stomach chi. The wise old saying, "We are what we eat," should be slightly modified to, "We are also when we eat." Treatment. The patient identifies with the symptoms and will change willingly. Though it is not possible to follow this new style every day, they should be able to follow it most days. A good cooked breakfast, warm lunch. This could be cooked the previous evening and warmed up or eaten at the workplace canteen, and as light a meal as possible in the evening. Points, bladder 20, alternating with bladder 21. Stomach 40, which is the luo point of the stomach. This will tonify the stomach yang and reduce yin. Spleen 9, it's water point, and it sedates the yin and dumps stagnation. Ren 12, moxa. Given before the main overeating time, this helps to increase stomach yang, to increase contraction and thirst. Pericardium 6, distal point. Treat depression, nervousness, or stress according to the patient's symptoms. Having started this therapy and change of eating style, the patient will feel the difference when they occasionally lapse into their former eating habits.